When it comes to moving a defenseman, I personally I think Dumoulin's probably the most likely option just because final year of the deal. He has not played well recently. Now, sure, he's got a modified no trade clause, but
Yeah.
you can make that work. I mean, if he's
Can you
bad,
though?
what?
Can you though? Like that's the
Yes.
thing. If
Yeah.
he's bad, that's the thing. I've seen a lot of people saying, "Oh,
Oh,
send out Marcus Pedersen, send out Brian Dumoulin. They're not working for us anymore." Who the hell wants to
yeah,
pick up our garbage? Like who
yeah.
wants to pick up our garbage that is $4+ million? I get Dumoulin's on the last year of his contract, but I think that you vastly underestimate that modified no trade clause for him because I know you know that that's going to make it more difficult, but
Right.
you're already cutting the teams from 31 down to 10, and those 10 teams might not want a player that's getting worse. Like he might not pick a team that has the cap space. We've seen stuff like that happen. So I don't think Dumoulin's going to get moved. Now, would I say that that's the best option? I would say that's the second best option for the Pittsburgh Penguins right now because I do think Pedersen is tops on that list. I don't think Mike Matheson should be touched. Regardless if Chris Letang comes back, Matheson had a career season in 2021-22. He elevated his game very well. He limited the Mike Mathesonisms.
Yeah.
It's still a roller coaster ride, don't get me wrong, but he got a lot better and he got a lot more consistent. So I think they should give Matheson a little bit more reign. I know that contract's still a tough one to deal with, but the Penguins have been able to deal with it up to this point. I think if it's between Pedersen and Dumoulin, Pedersen's probably the easiest to move.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I've also heard that stock in Pedersen just isn't up around the league either. So that's why I think Marino is the most likely. But to me, the most encouraging and the best option would be either Pedersen or Dumoulin.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, I get whenever I said he's bad, you move him. I shouldn't have put it like that because that really is just the theory of trade all of our bad players for all of their good players. Yeah, no kidding. That's what you always want to do. That's just not how it works.
Yeah.
The thing with Brian Dumoulin is he at least has a track record of being a number one defenseman or a top line defenseman. You can fall back on that. That's kind of my theory of he's bad recently. He hasn't been good recently, but he has that track record of previously being a top line defender, and you can always use that. It's kind of how Evan Rodriguez might be going into contract negotiations this year. It's look what I have done before in this first half of the season. Don't look at the second half. But still, yeah, it's Brian Dumoulin hasn't been phenomenal. Plus, he's the older one. You want to get a younger defenseman. And then, again, if you're filling in a defense that won't have Chris Letang in it, that's the big sticking point in a lot of this defense talk is what is the status of Chris Letang? Because if he's gone, screw it, everybody should be. If he's back, build from there.
Yeah.
Piece and retool from there.